Both parties going into the divorce process should be looking at the financial dynamics going forward. It's funny because most people think, oh, well, only the recipient of support has to be worried. And the reality is both parties have their own unique set of worries that go into the decision of divorce and support. So when you are contemplating divorce or separation, you should look at a couple things. Very simply, how much is it going to cost me to live? Where do I want to live? What do I need as far as a vehicle? How am I going to earn money if I'm not working? What do I want to do with my future going forward? If you are the person who is likely going to be paying support, you want to consider how much can I afford to pay? If I keep everything I have, how much can I afford to pay? If I sell everything I have, where am I going to live? And then how much can I afford to pay? So it's really important not so much to make a decision in your preparation, but to gather information. Knowledge is going to help you through this process because you're not going to feel as overwhelmed when you're sitting at the table trying to find a resolution, because you do not want to find a resolution on guesses. Preparation for the first meeting, you are going to want to have a basic overview of all of your finances. You want to know where all of your accounts are, where all the retirement accounts are, where are all the debts. You want to know, where do I want to live? How much equity is in my house? Am I going to sell my house? Am I going to stay in the school district? Do I want to move out of state? The goal is that at that first meeting, you will have already made it known to counsel, your counsel, what it is you want, so that you can begin to put together the documents and information needed in order to sit at the table and have a productive conversation. When you choose a lawyer, you want to choose someone who you trust, and you want to choose someone who challenges you. You do not want someone who's going to agree with everything you say. You want someone who's going to make you think outside the box. It is not always the most comfortable place to be. None of us really like to be challenged, right? That's just life. We don't want to be challenged. We want everyone to agree with us. But to move to the next step, it's important to know what you don't know. And it's important to sit with someone who's going to be very candid, honest, and confident in helping to direct you forward. So if you are sitting with someone who you don't trust, or who you don't feel is confident in their own word, that is probably not the right fit for you. When people come to work with me, I have a list of criteria that I require to work with you. For me to work with you, I would like to work with someone who is honest, who is responsible, who is forthright, and who is willing to take the steps needed to complete their process in the times that I am requesting. Why do I do this? Because in the beginning, you are very emotional. So having small steps with timelines is going to be helpful. As you get through the process, you're going to get tired. This is where the emotion really begins to drain you. By having someone tell you when to do what, it's going to make your lives a lot simpler. So when I work with someone, I like to work with someone with whom I share a common dynamic, so that when you're down, you trust me enough to pick you up and move you forward, because that's how you get to a fair, reasonable, and the quickest resolution we can get you to. If you have any questions, give us a call, Jersey Coast Family Law.